Hey folks, welcome to the Judge Timbers channel. Thank you for joining me. I have a very special announcement tonight. I was recently a guest on a music podcast. It's called Two Legs, a Paul McCartney podcast. It's a wonderful podcast I've been listening to for years. It's hosted by two great guys, Tom Hunyadi and Andy Nichols. They do a fantastic job. They go through everything Paul McCartney. They collect Paul McCartney stuff. They talk about the music. They rank his tracks. And they started a new series where they invite musicians to come on and talk about Paul McCartney on a specific instrument. And that's where I came in. They invited me to talk about Paul as an acoustic guitar player. So I went on the show recently. We recorded it. It was a tremendous fun and highlight of my career. I really loved doing it with them. So I talked about Paul's guitar techniques, some of the things we talk about on this channel. We talked about his styles. I played and demonstrated some of what Paul's doing on some songs. We had a lot of fun. We came up with a dream Paul McCartney acoustic set for if Paul played a small concert, what 25 songs would we want him to hear if he just played Paul and his acoustic guitar? That was a lot of fun. I hope you'd enjoy that if you check it out. But again, the Two Legs Paul McCartney podcast, it's super high quality podcast. As I said, I've been a fan for years. I don't miss any episodes. So I highly recommend to any of my subscribers or viewers, check it out, subscribe, listen to their stuff. I'm sure you'll like what you're hearing. And Tom and Andy are really good guys on top of everything. The other thing that may interest some of you if you've been following my channel, the Judge Timbers channel, they asked me some background questions, which I normally don't get into on my channel. So they asked me about, discovering the Beatles, my musical influences, how I learned to play the guitar. They asked me the $1 million question, I guess, that I get asked many times on YouTube. They asked me why I named my channel the Judge Timbers channel. I've dodged that question for years now, but on Two Legs, I gave them the exclusive. I gave them the honest, full answer for the name of my channel. So if you're curious about that, definitely check out the podcast or the video cast. So there's two ways you can watch it. Both will be in the description of this video. There's a video cast. Two Legs has a YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Tom and Andy's channel. Again, it's wonderful. You can see me on it if you watch my episode, but they have many great guests. I mean, they've had Lawrence Juber on. They've had authors, the list goes on and on. So they have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe and you can watch the video. It's a video cast. And they also just have an audio version on all the major podcast platforms. I'll put a link to that as well. Personally, I usually listen to podcasts as an audio only, but whatever you like, feel free. Again, I strongly recommend it. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. As I said, Tom and Andy have been doing this for years and they do a great job. So I want to thank them for having me on. It really was a thrill to join them and be on the show. A real honor for me, a bucket list item. I hope you guys will all enjoy it too. Kind of a special thing for our channel, the Judge Timbers channel. And I think, as we discussed on the podcast, I think this Beatles world, this virtual world of podcasts and YouTube channels and Beatle Fests or Fest for Beatles, whatever they call them these days, we all have something in common and we can support each other. And I think it's wonderful. I really love the positivity of our community. So please, I'm asking you, if you like what you hear on my channel, to please support them and other Beatle podcasts. There's a lot of fine, high quality out there. And most of these people are doing this out of the goodness of their heart, out of the sheer passion they have for this topic and the music. So please support them if you can, just by watching, subscribing. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, folks, thank you so much. I will be posting a new Paul McCartney lesson tomorrow night. It's a song I mentioned on the podcast. So if you listen, you'll know what's coming. It will be posted my usual time, Monday night, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I'm based out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I thank you all for your support. Again, please support all the other people in the Beatles community and all my fellow musicians on YouTube, especially, the ones I've collaborated with and others. There's so many great people out there. And just wish everybody a great night. Stay safe. I'll see you all soon. Take care.